This is Caveman Steve with Laughing at Strangers. I know two things. Yellow fireball rising sky and yum yum donuts. That is from Jimmy Gaffigan. I love that man. And yes, I can love men too. Being straight up.
What?
I don't know. I said
Being
being straight up.
Being straight up.
Sorry, let me just...
And yes, this is Laughing at Strangers podcast. My name is Steve Marion, and with me as always is my lovely wife, Cody Marion.
Hi.
Yes, and Cave Steve's gone. Fuck! Sorry. It's gotta be your phone. Yeah, when you have your phone near anywhere this mic, get it away.
This table. I'm just gonna turn it off.
Yeah,
You know what? So you can't
if you have your phone anywhere near this mic, this new mic we got, it's just fucking static and it kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Steve has listened to too many Jim Gaffigan bits, and that's his favorite.
It is. That's Zach's favorite, too. He says that shit all the time. But, hey, and before we begin, again, I want to thank y'all so much for the support we've been getting. We've been getting a lot of people listening, especially from new countries.
Yeah.
So it's working out. Just keep doing what you're doing and share us. I mean, why not? What else do you got to do?
Exactly.
Just tell somebody.
We fill at least an hour, if not 45 minutes of your time. So, if nothing else, you learned how idiotic we are.
Damn. Not that stupid. Are you okay?
I'm choking on spit.
Speaking of choking on spit, we figured out the gender of the baby.
What? That didn't help.
Yes, it did.
But we did
So
go.
I had a few beers, so if I'm acting a little weird, then I'm pretty messed up.
A few beers.
Yeah.
But we went last Friday, to find out the gender of our baby. And apparently, our baby's very modest.
Yes.
Because it decided to put its hand right over its junk so they couldn't really see.
And that nurse, while she was trying to get that baby to move its hand, she was just basically shaking her belly like, come on! I mean, I thought we weren't supposed to do that.
It hurt. But, I mean, the screen was shaking, and it was hilarious. But the baby, she goes, I'm like 75% sure. I'm sticking with my original thought when I could see completely. And so she was pretty sure what she gave us was what the gender was.
Yes.
So, without further ado, Baby Marion is... All right, Steve, we get it.
Oh, I thought you had to say it.
No,
Okay.
stupid, you gotta...
All right.
She's a girl! We're having a girl.
Yes. And her name, and Cody won't let me say her name.
Well, no, you can say your name, because I think we said the names before.
Well, her name is going to be Charlie May.
Yeah, Charlie May Marion.
Charlie May Marion.
I like Charlie.
And her initials will be Sim.
Simba.
Well, usually you wouldn't pronounce a C as a S, so it'd be Cum.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it that way.
No.
I don't want my little girl initials to be Cum.
At least it's not C-U-M.
We just tell her it's a spice. Yeah, this man right here is going to be a father of a little girl. So, yeah, this is going to be, especially with me and Cody, I mean, the way I think about it, both our love has been combined into something that can walk around. So this child is going to be weird.
Yeah.
Idiotic at times.
At times.
Hairy. Tall. Short.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. It's going to be
How
tall
is she
and
going to
short.
be tall and
I don't
short?
know, maybe one of the legs are longer than the other.
I just hope that, as far as we know, right now, from the ultrasounds, 10 fingers, 10 toes, all of them wiggle. She was very active, so everything's going good.
I don't know how you're not feeling any of that shit that's going on in your belly. I hate to call it shit.
I do feel some
the
flutters.
thing of life that I literally just called shit. That shit that's happening in your belly,
Don't
not
worry.
life.
You call her shit when she's here, too, I'm sure.
No, that baby right there is our little Bean.
And a bean.
Yeah, we've been calling it Bean ever since we figured out she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry again about this chair. It literally...
And since he stopped dipping, he can't not move. He has to move every piece of his body every 5 fucking seconds. Stop it. He's humping the air.
Yeah, damn it.
What?
I keep squeaking the chair.
Stop moving.
This is not good audio feedback. Why am I grabbing the mouse? I don't even need to be touching that shit.
He can't stop moving. Go get your knitting stuff.
No.
Or your crochet. Work on it. Also, he's been working on a baby blanket. 2 baby blankets.
Yeah, because I ran out of the other yarn, so I used all this yarn.
Yes.
Literally in 2 days, I just ran through a whole spool of yarn.
He's very good.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know how he does. I can't do it.
I just watch TV. And just.
He doesn't even have to watch his hands. Like he's got the soul of an old grandma. Like,
I do love Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
I've been hearing a train coming. That's my soul singing.
Your soul sounds like an old grandma.
Yeah, I'm pretty drunk.
But
I know some people think this is a wholesome podcast, and again, I apologize, but I did have me a few beers.
I don't think people would say we're wholesome, honey.
This is a fucking wholesome podcast. You ever heard that same thing in a sentence?
Well, no. But when we found out that we were having a girl, Steve has probably cried 5 times this weekend.
Well, I got to see the paper first because I'm the one that showed her, and when I looked at it, and I couldn't help but I was like, no, oh God. Then I saw 2 of them. I guess she gave us 2 copies
Because the initial thought was going to be we both hold one and look at the same time.
Oh.
You took both of them and looked at both of them and said, "Are we having 2 babies?"
I said, "Uh-oh, 2 babies." I didn't plan for 2 babies.
There's just one in there.
Good. That we know of.
But no, that's
yeah.
If it's
the
hidden...
doctor that does the sonogram thing, I asked her. I said, "You must be damn good at like I Spy or something."
And where's Waldo?
Yeah, where's Waldo? Because there's no fucking way. Because when it first figured out we had a first ultrasound, and it wasn't even big yet, I could actually see every bit of that child. Like, okay, well, there's hands, feet, head. It looks really cool. But then when they do this ultrasound, when it's like 5 months in, it's like it's all a blob. I see a little bones in the finger.
I seen it.
Oh, speaking of finger bones, how Cody said the baby was modest.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was basically doing a Michael Jackson stance just to cover his genitals.
Yeah.
Or her genitals.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, yeah, so there's a hand in the way. And I just I had to do it. And I'm like, you sure that's a hand and it's not just a boy? And I done the big dick sign with my fist. And she was like, no, I see bones. And I just had so many jokes, but Cody wouldn't let me say anything.
No, I was like, shut up. These are nice doctors.
I'm like, I got your bone right here.
But she was actually really funny. And she was pretty cool. Which my doctor is actually very nice, too. He's pretty funny. We went back in there to have just a normal checkup.
Punishing me is what he's doing.
Well, when
he's mad at me for making the jokes with his favorite nurse.
When we figured out that the placenta is laying on my cervix right now, and apparently I don't have that big of a cervix or that thick of a cervix.
Wait a minute.
Cervix is kind of thin.
Can I say it in layman's terms?
Honey, no, because you're not going to say the right anatomy. You're not going to say the right thing.
You got a tatty pussy.
No.
Hey, you got a tiny pussy. I don't know why I'm pretending to yell at across the room to another person.
I don't know either. But anyway, my cervix is not very thick.
I had
it's
like
a
4
thinner...
beers.
Shut up, Steve. And so...
I hadn't ate nothing all day.
The doctor... You literally ate yogurt, Swiss
okay,
rolls...
yogurt and a Swiss roll.
But anyway, the doctor said that because of that, it could cause issues, so we needed to abstain from having sex for the next 4 weeks.
And he looked at me when he said that.
Yeah, and Steve was just like, 4 weeks? Really? And he goes, well, actually, I probably should recommend 5. And Steve was like, are you just adding up to torture me?
Well, I told him, I
like,
said
no.
I had to say something for all of the men.
Yeah.
Because, I can't be the only quiet man when he says no sex for 5 weeks, not say nothing. How do you not say anything to that? And when the doctor looks directly at the husband, like, what is his reaction?
Well, it was probably more of a, like, you need to understand because he's a man, so he knows how men can be.
Well,
So.
I mean, the way I see it, it's actually a blessing in disguise. I can actually find myself again like I was when I was a child.
You mean use your hand?
Yeah. Fuck, I still use my hand.
Get to see my side bitch now. Good old lefty.
And I don't use my left hand. That left hand can't do shit. It's like a bitch that's too tired, and he's like, no, I'm trying to go to sleep, and her hand's like, you don't even know. She's so sleepy, it goes different directions, left to right, left to right, left to right. Goddamn, woman, we're not making guacamole.
Guacamole.
So that is my left hand. The right hand.
What do you make with your right hand?
You make stuff happen.
And this is why I married you.
Yeah. I'm just excited. And again, I don't drink usually. Just today my leg hurts and I have no medicine, so.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, and I don't want y'all thinking that when a baby's here, I'll be like this all the time. Only some days.
It's all good. I'm sober.
Yeah.
I can't drink for however long. I guess I'll breastfeed, so damn it.
Well, if the baby goes to formula, then you can drink while you breastfeed, and I'll just milk you and just sell it as milk beer.
Still, like, as long as the baby will eat or drink the milk.
So whatever you eat is what your boob milk tastes like?
Well, within reason.
So if you eat chocolate.
No. It's not that, like, strong stuff.
We're going to save a lot of money.
If I eat garlic, then it'll have a garlicky taste. Like, it's
so
strong.
So if you eat chocolate or fudge.
No. What, because fudge is stronger
chocolate? Yeah, fudge is nasty. It's because it's so strong.
Steve, I'm not going to produce
Tootsie
chocolate
Roll.
milk.
I bet. I got it. We'll just feed yoo-hoo powder to you. It's like, I'm the luckiest man in the world. They're like, why? My wife is lactating yoo-hoos.
Yoo-hoos doesn't even have milk in it. It's just water with chocolate powder.
It's chocolate water, bitch.
But going along the lines of Steve not understanding women's anatomy and how birthing works.
Yep, the sac comes out and then it hatches and there's your baby.
Okay, it does not hatch. There was this argument that we had going down the road because Steve wanted to tell me, no, you have to own up to this. He was just like, okay, so your due date's January 4th, right? I said, yeah, that's what they're figuring right now. And he goes, so we need to come up on the 3rd and get a hotel room at the hotel next to the hospital, so that way the next day when you go into labor, you're good. And I'm like,
Okay, before you finish, don't that sound like a great fucking idea? Out of Hampton Inn, get good and pampered, order room service, anything you want. Robes.
If your due date was the day, you understand now.
I understand now.
But he did not understand that. And I said, honey, it's a guess. I could be early. I could be late. I could be on the day. We don't know. And he was legitimately getting mad at me. Like I was calling him stupid. I wasn't calling him stupid. I was just saying, honey, that's not how this works. You're not understanding. And he was getting so frustrated and so angry with me.
Well, again, you said it to me like a very bitchy attitude.
No, I did not. After you got an attitude with me.
I ain't no attitude.
Yes, you did.
You're talking to a man that's trying to quit dip cold turkey.
Well, either way, it was very awful that you were getting all kinds of agitated.
I didn't get attitude.
So, yes, you did. Mm-mm. So then we get into the doctor's office. Now, mind you, I told him that... Stop. I told him that when my water breaks, because he didn't want to drive me to the hospital I picked, even though it's an hour away, the hospital I picked, if my water breaks, because he doesn't want me screaming in pain in his ear. He wants me to go to one of the shitty hospitals nearby.
Okay, the way you're saying that sounds awful for me.
I
don't want you screaming in my fucking ear, man. God damn.
You didn't say that.
No.
You didn't say that.
Let me clarify. I would panic, okay? If my wife's water breaks, that means I gotta either start getting YouTube videos up of me getting that baby out of her, or drive her to the nearest hospital.
No.
In my head, to me, it should work out like the movies. You should like, I feel a little discomfort. Let's go to the hospital.
That's not how that works.
Boom. I'm at the hospital.
No.
I'm in labor all of a sudden.
Okay.
Pop goes to water while she's in the wheelchair in the lobby, and they rush her up.
No. You watch way too many movies.
That's exactly every fucking movie with a pregnant woman.
What legitimately happens...
They never break their water anywhere they should be. It's always in the lobby of the
What
place.
legitimately happens is that if my water breaks wherever I'm at, I have got at least 12 to 18 hours before this baby's showing up because it's my first. I would literally be the luckiest woman on earth if I immediately started giving birth.
I feel weird. Let's go to the hospital.
Because when the water breaks, my cervix is only like a centimeter dilated. It needs to be at 10.
How long is it? So 10 centimeters, that's not 10 centimeters.
Yes,
that's
it
like
is.
4 inches.
I swear, no, 10 centimeters. Swear to God.
I can put my face in that.
Yes, Steve.
Damn.
This might be a little bit big, but
Yeah.
it's like...
My foot. I can put my foot in there.
Honey, you gotta think, if I have like an 8-pound baby, which I hope
Yeesh.
not, but I mean, Jesus Christ.
Like I said, I'm going to slip that doctor at 20.
But,
Maybe a little tighter. I'm
but
sorry,
anyway,
boss.
I told him that that we had time, there was no worry, and he was like, "You don't know, you never had kids." So then we get into the doctor's office.
I'm worried for her safety.
He asked the doctor the same question, and the doctor looks him in the eye and says, "Oh, she's gonna be lucky if she has this baby within the first 12 to 18 hours. Like, she could go 24 hours in labor. You guys are perfectly fine." He literally says verbatim what I have told Steve, and Steve goes, "Thank you, doctor. That made me feel so much better."
How do you argue with a doctor?
No, there was no argument. You were like, "Yeah, the doctor said it, so it must be true." And I was just like, "You dumbass." I've been researching this. All of my
Google,
friends have had
most
kids.
of that shit could be fake.
No.
Like a lad to you.
They didn't lie to me. So that was our big argument that we had.
At least she didn't mention that her husband said, "I told you that," because he didn't want me screaming in his goddamn ear all the way down.
I wouldn't have said that. But no, because you hurt my feelings when you said that you weren't going to bring me there.
Honey, I would have brought you there, but if it was for your safety and the baby's safety, I would bring you somewhere closer. If there's
that's
a chance,
not safe.
I'm just saying, if there's a chance of one of y'all getting hurt or dying, wouldn't you rather me drive 30 minutes away or an hour and a half away?
An hour and a half. One of us will live at that hospital. If both of us go to the other shitty one here, we're going to die.
That is true.
No offense to those that have been to the shitty one around.
It is pretty shitty.
Cheyenne.
Yeah. Everybody's so rude down there.
They are. They were. I mean, she had a good experience, she says, but
Still rude.
they were very rude.
I'm just going to say it.
Yes, they were very rude.
The hospital.
And they forgot to incubate Ivory. Like, they forgot to put her under the lamp because she had jaundice. So she was like a little Oompa Loompa. She went home for a week, and then she was orange. And they're like, "Oh yeah, we forgot to put her under the lamp." Do you not have a checklist?
Donald Trump's baby.
But we love her. She's
That's
good
a little
now.
Cheeto.
We actually seen her when we come in. She was in her little bikini, standing outside.
She is too young to be in a two-piece bikini.
She's a baby.
I don't care.
What is wrong with you?
When I have a daughter, she's going to be in a full swimsuit with a haircut.
You're not doing that to our kid.
No one must see what you really look like. You're going to dress Muslim, but you're Christian, okay, girl?
You do realize that some Christians also cover up, right? Like the whole kit and caboodle.
Okay, that's like playing the lottery. You could get real shit, or you can get good shit. There's not really much to that.
And then there was another
You're
thing
the
I
best
was gonna.
shit.
I was gonna talk about when we went to your mom's to do the gender reveal. So please stop doing that.
I know, I like the sound. It's like one of them DDMR movies. Or the
ASMR.
Yep. What is
What did
DDMR?
you say?
DDMR.
I don't know, some sick shit you probably look up.
I don't think they breathe in it.
Stared me in the eye. He's doing this. It's creepy. But anyway, so my idea for the gender reveal, because it was so short notice, because our appointment was at 3 in the afternoon on Friday, and then the gender reveal was Saturday morning, so we didn't have a lot of time to prepare. Okay.
Sorry, I just hear a little background noise.
Okay. And then my thought was that I had seen it on Pinterest, of course, and it was paint balloons, like balloons with paint in them, and over canvas. And you pop the balloon, and the color goes on the canvas. Then you can use the canvas as a cute decoration in the baby's room. But you also get the gender reveal, out there. Well, Steve wanted to blow shit up. Just...
Headshot.
Yeah. Just completely blow anything he could think of up.
In your face, sucker!
So he wanted to do tannerite, which I was for, but we could not get all of the ingredients to do said gender reveal in that amount of time.
I know this.
So I'm telling them. I know you know.
Okay, it's hot in here.
I'm sorry. And so we decided that we were going to do the balloon thing. And Steve waited till last minute and goes, I'm going to strap an M80 to the balloons.
A firecracker.
To make, it was an M80. That's what the package said.
All right.
And he's like, I'm going to do it on the balloon. And it's going to extra explode. I said, okay, sure. Neither of us thinking of the fire from the fuse.
Yeah, but me doing that fuse work was flawless. That's how good I did.
It was. He did a wonderful pyrotechnic job.
I did.
But we didn't think of the fire first. So that one didn't really turn out.
I should have taped him underneath it.
You should have. But then on the second hand, I had gotten a powder popper from Walmart right before we went.
Got yellow. That would have confused him. Gender yellow.
But we got a powder popper, and so that was going to be my backup when I knew that inevitably this was probably not going to work. So the balloons pop from the fire. 2 seconds later, a second later, I do the party popper, so that way it's, I can save it. And then 2 seconds later, the M80 goes off behind us because it flew off of the balloon behind us. So, needless to say, it was a little bit dangerous, but it worked out.
Oh, shit. Did it shoot the other firecracker at you?
Yeah.
Oh, I taped it down. Oh, I didn't tape it down good. I guess when it popped, it just shot it.
Yeah, it shot it. It was behind us. Did you not hear the second pop?
No, that'd be bad if it just hit you in the face.
Yes, I know. It was right behind us because it flew over us.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But when you said party popper, I just kept in my head, I just instantly heard, stop being such a party pooper.
You poop at parties?
You poop at parties.
Flula's awesome.
Ugh. Damn.
Honey.
I said Bob damn.
No, you didn't.
You didn't know that.
I could read your lips. You're sitting in front of me. This is what he's like all the time. Oh, and then yesterday...
What? I just told him I drank 4 beers.
No, just your...
He's like this all the time. He's such
like,
a fucking drunk. Somebody help me. He keeps beating up the cat.
We don't have a cat.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you tickle yourself.
Please ignore me. It's just... I feel pretty buzzed. What's the beer?
Huh?
I'm thinking...
Steve also bought a computer off of his brother.
Yeah.
So he's been playing on that.
Yeah, no man would do that right before he has a baby.
Yeah, Steve will. Steve will spend... No, do you want to know the argument we had? Please.
No.
Come on.
What was the argument?
Oculus. We went to Walmart right after finding out the gender.
Please, no. I love you. Please, no.
Fine. Either way. If you want to know, I'll tell you a secret.
It wasn't that bad.
He needs to spend money.
I have an issue. When you grow up with no money and you get money, it's like, wow, I work for this.
Yeah, but we have no money because you keep spending the money.
I know. I have to buy. I can't walk out of a store without buying at least one thing. It could be the most cheapest thing in there.
But it never is. It's always the most expensive.
It's because my wife is like, what about this? This right here looks fun. And I'm like, honey, that's too expensive. And you talk me into it.
I'm like, look, honey, there's food. Would you like that? Nah, this computer game looks cool, though.
I got my priorities straight. Thank you very much.
You do.
Don't put your finger in there.
Did it pinch you?
Yes, it did.
I'm sorry. But anyway, are you going to tell them about the cool app that you found?
No, I'm not sponsoring shit that ain't paying me.
Oh, okay.
Why would I do that? I found an app that gives you free money. That's all I'm saying.
No. It does not give you free money.
Yes, it does.
I don't want people to think there's an app out there that gives you free money.
Well, they're going to have to figure it out, ain't they? Like I did. You ever type in free money app? Does not happen. You have to answer a lot of questions. It's called a goddamn survey. I promise everybody that the GD word would not be the first thing my daughter hears.
Well, he literally doesn't say it all week, and then all of a sudden today we're on a podcast and he decides to use it to make up for saying it.
Bad day. It's a very bad day.
Why is it a bad day, honey?
I don't know. Just as a person at work, everyone fucking hates, and then I just want to say that I hate them more. And
everybody hates him. Yeah, I hate him double.
Yeah, I just don't like him.
I'm sorry. If it helps at all, my sister got hit in the head with a board by her supervisor.
Accidentally.
Accidentally. Supposedly. No, but...
I don't know. She don't like me, the woman that hit her in the head. She does not like me.
I'm sorry.
One time...
I told her we were having a girl. She said, congratulations.
Yeah, she doesn't like me. She don't give two shits. But I remember there's a woman at work that just despises me. I don't know why. And I got this vibe off of her, and I guess because everyone else flirts with her, and I don't flirt with her, but she just despises me. And then Cody didn't believe me. She goes, "No, there's no way that woman could hate you." We saw her at Walmart, literally right there in front of her, and I was like, "Hey, you!" And he was like, "Look," didn't even pay me no mind, walked straight by me, and said, "Holy shit, she does hate you."
No, like she gave you a go to hell look.
She's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, she talks to me though.
I don't know what I did to that woman.
I don't know what you did either. Not showing up to work, I guess.
That was when I first started. I don't know why. Okay, that's one thing I don't understand. If I call out of work, it's for a reason. And the only reason I'm working for anybody is so I can have money. But why do they take it so damn personal when you have to call out? You already been punished. You're not getting paid that day. So that's the reason you have your job in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're not just leaving for the shits and giggles if we're not there and we come back and they're like, "Where you been? Give me every information. Where you been? Does anyone else know where you been? Do you have proof?"
Do you have proof?
That's basically how it is. How do we even get on this rant?
I was.
You know what grinds my gears?
Oh, what, Peter?
I have a whole bunch actually. Let me think.
Okay, well, yeah, go ahead.
What grinds my gears? People that pull out in front of you, like not just like everybody gets pulled out in front of. I'm talking about the people you're driving. The person goes up like, "Oh, there's someone coming," and goes anyway.
Yeah.
Like a double stop. Like it stops, looks at you, and like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it."
Like I can make it, but I'm only 5 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Because that happened a lot Friday.
When people do that while you're on a motorcycle, it's the most scariest fucking thing ever. You don't know whether to speed up because you just want to go ahead and pass them just in case, or you don't want to slam on the damn brakes.
Yeah, I can see where it's a little bit scarier with a motorcycle.
It grinds my gears.
But at the same time, like, they could be a good mile and a half ahead of me, and they pull out of wherever they are, and Steve's like, "Motherfucker pulled out in front of you," and I was like, "I see."
And I'm coming. Like, "Chase him down."
Like,
she's like, "No," I said, "Get out."
They were in their right. they had a lot of time before I got there. We
have been in a situation to where she'll be driving and I'll be in the passenger seat, and something will happen that is like clearly the other driver's fault. Like, what the fuck? We almost died. They just gonna keep driving and not acknowledge what they just did.
Yeah.
And I would literally yell at Cody to stop the car, make her get out and change seats so I can chase them down, because this woman right here don't like conflict.
Nope, I don't. I don't even honk the horn. I just hold on to the steering wheel so I can maneuver out of the situation.
Please, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, because I don't like confrontation. And you're just like, "Fight me!"
Let me bite your damn head off.
Oh,
you live.
Another.
I would go as far as look at people's license plates.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
he would.
And I will find you and just let you know that I am watching.
Well, another side note.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it does. I think Titan's crying at the door.
Yeah, I know he wants to.
But another side note is that Steve's sister called me Friday, and...
Hold on a second. Let me go tell Titan I love him.
Don't be mean to him.
I won't be mean. I won't tell him I love him.
You're gonna yell at him.
Watch. I won't yell at him. I love you. Scared all three of them. They ran like a motherfucker. I opened the door and I yelled, "I love you."
I love you.
First fucking charm every fucking time. Continue.
But she called me and she was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, me and Amanda and Haley are coming up to your house on Sunday." And I was like, "Oh, okay, why?" And she's like, "Oh, but we just want to visit, say hi, do this, that, and the other." I was like, "Okay." So I asked her Saturday. I was just like, "So what time you coming up?" She's like, "Oh, we're leaving my house at 10 a.m. Don't ever believe any of Steve's family when they tell you what time they're leaving. It's a fucking lie.
Oh, yeah.
They are always fucking late.
I do that shit all the time. I've even told my mom, I'm like, y'all almost here? Yeah, I'm going up the mountain now. And I'm still at the house like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. But she told me that she was leaving at 10 o'clock. I was like, all right, cool. They should get here in an hour. So it rolls around 11:30, almost 11:45. I'm like, hey, are y'all still coming? So at 12 o'clock, I get a message. Yeah, we're still coming. We're on the way now.
Sorry,
they didn't show up till like 1.
Yeah. She was asleep on the couch and I was in here playing a video game.
I was dead asleep. They just strolled in the house because I had the door open. But,
Sorry.
It scared me. But, they come in, and Amanda, his little sister, is getting married. She got proposed to week before last.
Yeah.
Finally.
Didn't let me know anything about it.
It was on Facebook.
I think I'm the flower boy.
You are. You are the flower boy.
I thought I agreed to that.
I'm a bridesmaid.
I was drinking yesterday.
But he only does it on certain days.
Yeah.
So,
It's the continuation of yesterday, so
why do
today.
I continue to do? But she's getting married, and so she asked me to be a bridesmaid, and she asked Steve to be the flower boy. And they come in, they talked a little bit, and his sister Amber is immediately just like, so can we go to Chopsticks? Which is a restaurant around where we are, and a Japanese restaurant. And we were like, yeah, sure. So, what?
Sorry, it looked like you panicked there, like, oh my god, they know where Chopsticks is at! Like, no one gives a fuck.
I know, but I just don't like,
I don't see anyone going that far to hunt us down, to go through Chopsticks and wait for somebody that looks familiar and follow them home and see if that's the guys that do the podcast.
I watch too many serial
when
killers.
They wake up.
I watch too many serial killer shows. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so...
But I will give somebody a reward.
No.
If somebody can tell me where I live.
No.
That'd be some crazy shit. I start getting mail like, oh my god.
Steve, no, don't invite that.
Okay, I won't invite that.
We have a child. Don't.
Yeah, never mind everybody.
Are you fucking stupid?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Ain't nobody gonna do it.
Don't test them.
Yeah,
Crazy people are everywhere.
Do it. It's gonna be lame.
Crazy people are everywhere. But we all went. We were eating. We were having a good time. And Amber got to talking because they went to this place up on the mountain that she's going to get married at, that Amanda's going to get married at. And they were talking about playing in the river, and Amber, without skipping a beat, was like, yeah, Haley wet her pants for us. And we all died laughing. And of course, Steve was just like, wait, what?
Like, I don't understand. I'm like, oh, I understand now.
She wet her pants for Amanda. Amber's gagging. But well, the thought of your sisters getting it on with another woman.
No. But yeah, that was our weekend.
Mm-hmm. You're not good today. This is why I don't like when you drink before we do this.
I'm sorry. I'm just really hot.
You normally have wonderful things to talk about and awesome stories.
I do have awesome stories. Let's think.
We don't have time to think, honey.
Yeah.
You should have thought before
been 30 minutes in here. Well, I don't really have any stories for today or this weekend at all. I mean, we basically went through everything you went through. I mean, I did get a really super computer from my brother. Thank you, him.
Okay, no. It wasn't like it was an easy exchange.
Oh, it was hard.
It was Steve.
Took a lot of negotiating.
Steve has been tormenting his brother for weeks.
I have not been tormenting him.
Weeks.
Name one thing how I torment.
Are you going to sell it? I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to bug Nathan.
Okay, what would you do if somebody said, if you told this person, like, hey, I'm looking for a computer pretty good, maybe something I can play Steam games on better than the one I have now. And then he goes, oh, I'll sell you mine, $100. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Come on up. Take a look at it. All right. I don't know why he sounds like Herbert. Take a look at it.
Take your fat ass back here.
Take your fat ass back here and go look at it. And so I'm like, okay, let's go up there. And it's got all this equipment with it, brand new video card. It's got all kinds of RAM in it. I've never dropped it once. And then I'm like, oh, okay, this is fucking awesome. I'll buy it. Here you go. No, I'm going to keep it. I just now noticed how awesome it was. He does it every fucking time.
It's like he dangled it in front of Steve, and Steve took it as a personal vendetta.
And then the second time I ask him, he does the same fucking thing. He brings me upstairs. He goes, "Let me look at it." Starts playing a game, and he shakes his head. And he starts playing another game. He's like, "I just gotta keep it. It's my first computer." I'm like, "It's not your fucking first computer."
But it has been weeks.
Yeah.
And so we get up there, and Steve said that he was 80% sure that he was waiting for Nathan to bank on me saying no.
Yeah.
But I actually said yes.
And I think because after Zach, our other brother, talked to him, and then I talked to him, because he wanted to play with somebody around him. And after we done some negotiating, he says, "All right, I'll do it." And it's $180. I said, "All right." And he goes, "I want it all today." And I told him payments. He goes, "Nope, I want it all today or no deal." And then he knows I always ask Cody if I'm going to spend some money. And sometimes she's a little stingy. Which is what she's supposed to do. If I did it, we wouldn't have nothing.
He's holding my
You're
belly.
the reason why we have all what we have now.
He's holding my belly so I don't get upset.
Just calm down. You gotta calm the dragon bitch down. Calm down. I'll milk you later. All right.
If I'm a dragon, you're donkey.
Yeah. Now what the fuck was that?
You're talking about Nathan, and he said he wanted all the money right now.
And then Cody comes in, and then I say, "Baby, please, please. I've been trying to get this for months," and finally says yes, but he needs all the money now. She just looks at me, and she goes, "Baby, no." I'm like,
I was
okay.
like, you missed a day of work, and we didn't have a full check. But I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm tired of hearing about it. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
She gonna play it too.
Eventually.
Yeah.
When he gets off of it.
I'm not on it right now.
We're busy!
Them headphones can reach all the way across the room.
So you want me to do a podcast while I'm playing some kind of game?
I don't know.
I don't even know
Zach and Joe, Joe's our other new buddy. I don't know if he hadn't been on this podcast yet, but Zach has, my other brother. He wants to do a podcast of all three of us.
All three dudes?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And all they want to do is drink and talk.
I feel like that's going to be a bad idea.
That's exactly what we do, just no drinking. But today I'm drinking.
I can't drink.
But they want to name it Beers and Buds or Buds and Beers. I don't know. Buds and Beers and Buds. I don't know. They want to name it something like that.
We're the three best friends that anyone could have.
That's what it feels like.
Every time he talks about
a whole
story,
podcast would be just like, "Yeah, dude, before I met you, I had no friends." Then the other brother, "Yeah, same here, I have no friends." And then Joe would be like, "I didn't even know what friends were before I met you."
I have kids.
I have kids. They are my friends. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Oh, didn't you guys come up with didn't you and Zach say you were going to make t-shirts or hoodies or whatever and be like the dad squad or something?
The mild ones.
No, he was like dad bod squad. That's what it was.
He's not even a daddy.
I know, but that's what I told him because, Joe has kids. We're going to have a kid. And he was like, yeah, the dad bod squad because they all ride motorcycles. And I was like, you're not even a dad, Zach. And he goes, honorary dad.
Dad bod. I'm past dad bod. I'm to like dads.
No, you're dad bod. I like your dad bod.
I look like, let's think. I look like a homeless man that hadn't eaten in a while, then found a restaurant open and ate everything for about a year. Drunk grease. Smoked. And sat in the sun and only tanned in spots. So that's what I look like.
No, you look better than that.
I have a nice picture of a homeless man that's spotted. That's a spotted homeless man. It's the rarest person of them all.
A homeless Dalmatian man.
I think you'll find me to agree. You will too.
What?
I think you will agree
Well,
that I'm more funnier when I drink.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I think you come up with quicker responses.
I do. Instead of sitting back here and going, I need a quip.
Quip.
That's what it's called. A quip.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
By the way, when I made that remark of Jesus take the wheel, or no, Jesus take the wheel, my brother Zach showed me a song, or Zane. Which one?
It was Zach.
Zach. And there's one, it's like Cletus take the reel.
Yeah, it's a country version. It's fishing.
Yeah, because he somehow fell back and he's yelling for Cletus to take the reel.
Although I will say that I think Zach is very disappointed that we are not having a boy.
Yeah, I don't know why. A lot of people are.
Really?
Yeah, man. Didn't
Like
you say
who?
your family?
Well, my grandma, when
Your family? I said a lot of people, and then my family's good with it. And then you're like, who? Your family?
No. Cheyenne wanted me to have a girl. Dad wanted me to have a girl. I don't think Mom
I
cared.
wanted a girl.
I wanted a girl.
My mom wanted a boy.
Yeah, Sandy. See, it was your family. All of them thought, except for
Yeah.
Amber
Well,
and
she
Brian.
didn't want a boy. I guess she got excited for a boy. And the way her face looked, it looked like she bought a lot of shit for a boy.
Well, I hope not.
No, I love you, Mom, but you know I'm playing.
But Zach said that he was sad because he wanted a fishing buddy. And I said, I like going fishing. What makes you think our daughter won't like going fishing? He was like, well, yeah, I guess you're right. But I think it's because they have Kinsley, you know, their niece.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he already has a little girl. He wanted a little boy to have to
Yeah.
babysit. But if our kid is anything like me, it's going to be tomboyish. So
Yeah. And
Is
if
that
it's
still
anything
okay to
like
say?
me, it's going to knit.
can I still say tomboy, or am I supposed to be like non-binary?
I don't even know what that word means.
But oh no, I told my grandma. I called and told them that we were having a girl, and my papa was like, "Oh, that's what your grandma's called it. She said you was gonna have a girl," and so he put her on the phone, and she was
You
like,
need to
"Well,
step a
what
little
is
bit.
it?"
It creates background noise when you talk
Huh?
far away.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what I'm getting there, the interference I'm
It's
getting.
not. It doesn't matter whether I'm here or further. I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's probably me. Probably my headphones.
I hear it too, but
Okay, well, now as you say that. Well, she said that a long time ago, so you know I'm not crazy.
nah, I like making you struggle. But my grandma was like, "Oh, well, that's good. That's all right." And I was like, "Did you not want me to have a girl? Did you want me to have a boy?" And she goes, "Well, we needed one to even it out, but we can always try again." I was like, "Okay, Granny," because the way in my family on my side right now is that there's me and my sister, and then my two cousins are boys. So we had 2 and 2, and then my sister had a little girl. So I guess she thought we needed a boy to even it out, but wrong. Matthew and Dylan can have boys.
Funny as fuck. One brother had 2 boys, one brother had 2 girls.
Yeah, and
That's
both of
pretty
his girls
insane.
have had girls now, or are going to have girls. So
So we're gonna have a lot of kids until we get a son.
I don't think so.
I need a son.
Well, I mean, I think it's
I
based
have
off
a
of
daughter.
you.
Thank God for the daughter. Thank you so much. I pray him every night. And for thanks. It's funny. This is probably going to make a lot of people mad. Do you know the best time, the only place that I think I've ever... What the hell are you doing?
To push it back to you.
No, I probably shouldn't say.
No, what?
I was going to tell him where I prayed.
What did you pray?
I'm talking about like what I normally pray. Usually it's in the middle of the night on the toilet when I'm taking a shit. Hey God, it's me again. That's what he hears every day. Hey God, it's me again. I just want to let you know, yesterday was pretty cool.
Thanks, big man.
5 weeks of no sex. Damn. Amen. You know who it is.
Well, that'll just get you ready, because once I have the baby, I'm not supposed to have sex for like 6 weeks, if not longer.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. I can do that. Anything that's for you. Your mouth still works.
You can't do it now?
Does your feet still work? Okay. Put a little grease behind the knees. Would be good. And what was I going to say?
I don't know.
What was we talking about for grease behind the knees?
Oh, praying to God. You were happy
Oh,
to
I was
have a
going to
girl.
tell everyone how my little trick, if they have a problem, how I usually do it.
Oh, is it the...
Yeah, when you want to ask God a question.
It worked for me, but I don't know if it worked
It
for
worked
anybody
for
else.
another person. It worked for,
Yeah.
Lynn.
Okay.
It worked for her. And because she said she did it. And then you say you did it and it worked for you. And I do it all the time when I'm really, really upset. And it ain't. But it ain't like a magic 8 ball. You just can't just say, is it going to rain today?
Yeah. You can't ask yes or no questions.
Yeah, it's just you're really asking for a sign, sort of.
Yeah.
And how I do it, and I don't know when I started it was a very long time ago, but I'd be in a car and if something really upset me that happened or anything crazy, or if I'm just really pissed off to the point to where you're just upset, I turn on my phone, I put my phone to the radio, and then I put on shuffle, and then I go over 3 songs. And then after I'm to the third song from shuffle, I sit there and listen to it for a minute, and then I ask God a question. It can be whatever I want, but it can't be like, is it going to rain? You know what I mean? You got to be meaning this shit. And then after I ask it, I change the song, and it's on shuffle, so anything could really come up. And then multiple times, it always hits on the perfect thing just to make you feel better.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was, Steve said that he done that, and I was just like, I need to know. So I was going down the road, and this is before I took my pregnancy test to find out I was pregnant. And, it was just, I felt weird. There weren't necessarily any signs, per se, yet that I was pregnant, like, obvious ones, anyway, because I've always had, like, stomach problems, so nausea was, I've always been nauseous when I wake up in the morning, so I never really had a problem with that, but, I felt weird, so I was going down the road, and I was like, no, I can't be, like, no, that is not, there was one day, but, nah, so I convinced myself, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this, and I'll see if this works. This sounds crazy, but I'm going to try it. So, I put it on Spotify, and, I put it on shuffle and everything, and I was just like, and I had a heart-to-heart with God, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I need to know, like, do I need to worry about this? Am I pregnant? Is there a chance that I'm pregnant? Do I need to take a pregnancy test? And I kid you not, the first song that come up was RuPaul's Call Me Mother. And I was just like, I was like, oh no!
Yeah, and then she gets home and takes the pregnancy test, and she actually is pregnant.
And they were like solid yeses. Like, they weren't faint. They were like, yes.
Yes.
And it turns out at that time I was, a month and a week or so?
Yeah.
A month and a half almost?
Yeah, you was pretty far along.
Yeah, so I was just like, well, shit.
See, and if anybody ever needs any kind of help or anything like that, understandable, you don't have to be religious or anything, but really you can do it for anything.
Yeah. Just ask the higher power to give you a sign, and sometimes he's listening.
Yeah. But either way, it always helped me out, so I hope it helps y'all out.
Yeah. Well, at least it'll make you feel better.
Yep. And this is about all we have time for today. It's starting to get a little hot in here since we got the air off.
Yeah.
But we're at 47, we're about 48 minutes.
Yeah.
So that ain't bad.
No, that's pretty
not too
good.
bad.
Steve stretching.
Oh, yeah, that feels damn good, too. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. And, again, we enjoy y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
And would you like to say anything kind to the listeners? You never do.
Okay, anything kind to them?
Say something
I always
kind.
say that. Thank you guys so much for listening to us and for taking time out of your day, because we super appreciate it.
Oh my God!
And
yes.
And we like doing this, and we love sitting here talking to each other.
Huh? No, wait, no, I didn't know you can hear me. Go ahead. That was pretty. Beautiful.
Yeah, okay. If you guys seen his face, you'd punch him.
I love you.
But really, thank you guys for listening to us ramble on and, sticking with us through this, everything. Through COVID, through the baby.
Okay, you're getting a little mushy. Thank you. Thank you so much. You've been here for me ever since. God dang. You're just here for the life, man.
I'm done. I was trying to be nice. You said say something. Fuck them. I don't care.
I love you. What else was I going to say?
I have no idea.
Shit.
I have to take these out. They're bugging my ear.
Then you can't hear me.
I can hear you just fine. I'm sitting in front of you.
Okay. Should I let Caveman Steve take him out?
Yeah.
No.
Let Caveman Steve
I don't want to do that. But I do have to play with this fucking voice.
What I was gonna say, fuck! I literally had it all. I had everything. I just fucking lost it. I lost it. Shall I fire the rising sky? And yum yum donuts. Damn. I just want to thank you so much for listening. Oh, I sound like Vin Diesel. Family, motherfucker, family.
Family comes first.
What does that sound like? Family comes first. Family, motherfucker. I'm tired of all these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
You do not sound like Samuel L. Jackson.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to sound like name a name and I'll do a character real quick and then we'll go.
Honestly, in this voice, you can only sound like Andre the Giant.
Anybody want a peanut?
Alright, what about this voice?
This one. It's gotta be somebody else. Oh, chipmunks! Christmas, Christmas! Oh my god! I don't know any Chip Snuck songs. Chip Snuck! Damn! Theodore? I said Theodore. My name, Theodore. Yeah! And I gotta add the elongated word. Theodore. I've had too much to drink. Oh, it's off 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and cut this off.
And we're back. Okay. Well, I want to thank y'all so much for sticking in there. And
This one for sticking it in there. We appreciate it, and we will call you later.
Yep. Don't you just get tired of getting fucked in the ass all the time by at least everybody?
Well, I mean, no, I can't say that that's happened to me, but
I just feel like every day I'm alive in the public world. I don't want to say more. I'm getting fucked in a bad way.
not in a good way.
It's no good.
It's never in a good way.
It's never in a good way.
At least not for the next 5 weeks.
We're classic. All right. Well, thank y'all so much for giving us a listen, and again, just spread us around like
Like the
like
whores
COVID.
we are.
I was going to say COVID. Yeah, spread us around like the whores we are. Let everyone know. That's my baby. It's in her belly. I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. All right.
I'm only a little fucked up.
What?
I said I'm only a little fucked up, like mentally.
Okay, I'm about to say,
Not
please
like-
clarify that
Not
you're
like
not
that.
like, yeah, I had a few to drink too.
No.
And our baby in there giggling just as much as you.
Probably.
Yeah. But thank y'all so much for giving us a listen. And until next time,
Thanks, guys.
thank you. Oh, and again, I do want to remind everybody, we do have a Facebook. Cody has not been taking care of it. But yeah, you can get a hold of us there.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
That's my excuse for everything.
It's on your Facebook, so how am I going to do it?
You can. I made you an admin.
Psst, fine. I might get to it.
See, what do you got to do? Nothing.
Yeah, and I still got to work on YouTube videos. All right, well, thank y'all so much for giving us a listen, and bye.
Bye.